Here's a rocket to right field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But
that's to third. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Here's the left fielder, Hunter Goodman. Oh, and this one gets away. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. In the air to left center. Brings it in. One out and a runner at second. Line and a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Go ahead run on base. Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. He goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 2-2. Runners on the move. Up the middle, Volpe. They get the force. They limit the damage. So 2 down, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's got it, and that'll do it. Runner on at first with one gone. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. The 2-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Jones. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Garcia with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shine. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak. So 2 down, and now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino. The 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On a line. And that is that. Go ahead run on base. Michael Garcia now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. Throw is high and over his head.
Make the turn,
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Jordan Beck digs in now. The 2-1. In the air, right field. Nimmo on the move. And that's the third out. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man on second, 2 down. Called out. So bases all loaded up. Brandon Nimmo steps in for the Royals. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. And this one gets away. It can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2-0. Just missed.
He's going to have to find a way to get back in the zone. Good thing for the hitter. Should expect a strike right here, knowing the pitcher can't walk it.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. And it's fouled off. The Royals, the winning run at third here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Across is the winning run, and the Royals walk it off and win it 4-3. 4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
To my real ill heavyweight hitters, go-getters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot to fail sisters like they had real spitters. Kids on the ziggas. When it's ugly, then the club is lovely. Dogs be sipping bubbly to my comrade. It's a knockout.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the
1 down. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Garcia takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And the tying run is on base.
Man,
all over that one right there.
boy.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
It bounces, and he takes off for second. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it. And that'll do it. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here! A 3-run dinger. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down, runner at third. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 6-1. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin Dell, the next to hit for the Angels. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runners all loaded up. Christian Moore now at the plate. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Toba in position. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take game 1 of the series on the road. Garcia had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges, don't ask forgiveness, walk away like I'm someone you hate. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me.
Okay, all set to go. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
And a bunt towards third. The throw to first.
Got him. That's
Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
The catcher,
1 down.
number
Next to hit for the Rockies, Garcia. Garcia, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And foul ball. The 0-2. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Carson Rocafort digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pajes tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Base hit! Here comes the throw. Tag. Good time. He scores. It's 2-1.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead, and he'll pull into second safely.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That is the inning. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts now. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Oops, throw goes to third.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Garcia with a valiant job in defeat. 2 hits, including that long ball.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
I hope the trip was worth the wait. We saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought
One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Garcia.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His 14th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Second baseman, Tyler.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's a base hit. Devers headed home. The relay to the plate. And he's out easily. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carson Rocafort now at the plate. Goes down looking. 1 out. Runner at second. Kyle Karros digs in now. Man at second. And ball 4 to a board. Now at the plate, Jordan Beck. In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Can't glove it cleanly.
On the back.
The underhand flip gets him easily, ends the inning. Garcia, 23 years old. He's one of very few players in Major League Baseball born in Maine. Ripped to right. Sliding, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order, Willie Adames stands in. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade in the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and yoga, the special, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca, and Issey Miyake, I flooded Tribeca, tryna save room for my...
One out, runner at second. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Man at second. That's a laser base hit coming home. The relay. Can't hang on. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And he'll reach second with one away. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number one.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
The other way. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus.
Brings it in for the third. So 2 down, and next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate, and that'll do it. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. Caglione around third. In to score from first. Throw skips past him.
Nice poke. Good job. Can't get all the way
Up
around.
next for Colorado, the first baseman.
One down, runner at third. Carson Roccaforte digging in for the Rockies. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now a pop-up on the infield. Meyer under it. And there's 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. Swings, and this one's flared. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So 2 down. Now Garcia. There's a swing and a drive. And it's just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the monster seats and gone. And just like that, they're within a run.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Garcia was a real bright spot despite the loss.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
One down. Digging in, Griffin Conant.
Number 18.
0-2 now.
Conant.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. One out, runner at second. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And a base hit on the line. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-2. Man at first with one gone. Griffin Conant now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Top of the 6th inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate for swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 16th homer of the year, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 7-6.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag. Right there. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Hunter Goodman.
Oh, great spot.
Garcia was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
You just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love, my love. 'Cause I know I
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia. In the air, right field, Beavers should have this one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a pop-up. And makes the grab. And that is that. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second, on his way to third. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. In to score from first. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Rockies catcher, Garcia.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
First and second, no outs. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Tying run at the plate. It bounces, and he's going for third. Throw to third, it's a bullet, it's not close. He's a dead duck at third. And now the right fielder, Dylan Beavers. Popped up. Garcia under it. 2 away now. And here's the catcher, Garcia.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Go ahead run on base. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Garcia played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Stepping in, Nolan Jones.
This afternoon, the right fielder, number 22, Nolan.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out. So 2 down, and now the switch hitting catcher, Garcia. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Go ahead run on base, Dominic Panzone. Next up for the Cardinals, the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. Back here at Busch Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. That one is hammered right field, carrying well, and that one is out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Now it's the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay to the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Ezekiel Tovar. Garcia managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Had only one hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Garcia, the next to hit. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before, and it's not like he's really hurting them right now.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Here comes the 0-1. Baez runs. Pitch misses. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him,
that one ripped left field, carrying well, and it's off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Struck him out looking. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. 0-2 now. This one in the air right field. Perez flashes the leather on the run. One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green should have this one. And there are two down. So up next, Garcia, 1 for 3. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. Around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied. At the plate, Jordan Beck. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The 0-1. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. 3-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that go-ahead run on base. Josh Smith digs in now. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now. 2 on, 2 outs. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. But no advance from the runners. And this one gets away. Can't squeeze it. But all the runners hold. The 3-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Tigers with the go-ahead run at third. Here are the top half of the 10th.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Denver. Now we go to the 11th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that one gets past the catcher. The throw to third. Save. And now here is Colt Keith. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're in extras here. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Tying run at the plate. In the dirt.
Come on, get down, slide.
And the throw. Garcia kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Runner takes off. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next for Colorado, Garcia.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. See you later. That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Well struck right field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jose Torres getting ready to hit. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man at second. Bounced it. He breaks for third. And the throw bounces. Tag out. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. There goes Ellie. Off the catcher and rolls away. And now a man into scoring position. Back here in Denver, set for the last half of the seventh. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. And there's a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. All loaded up. MLB Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the third out. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-6.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing.
Garcia had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me.
First and second, 2 outs. Max Schumann up now for the Brewers. Laser base hit. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 2-2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Happ gets under it. Takes it in for the out. So a man at first. Next for the Brewers, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Right side, hard hit. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And it's fouled away.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Chourio under it. And there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hunter Goodman.
The right fielder, number 15, Hunter.
The 0-2.
Goodman.
Now a pop-up on the infield. That's out number 2. So 2 down. Jordan Beck, the next to hit. And ball 4 to aboard. Jack Caglione digs in now. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 down. Garcia digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
The batter, number 19.
Back.